Hello and welcome to the month of October, our month of career advancement. And on today's program, I'm excited to share with you on what I've titled Career Goals. Now, from this topic, you realize that there are two important concepts. The first concept is career, and then the second important concept is career goals. So we are going to define the two, isolate them, and then find out how we can set strategic career goals for this year. So let's begin with career. What is a career? One's career is a particular vocation or profession or job for which one is trained. So when you are trained to do something in a particular field or industry, you can consider that as your career. It also refers to the general progression of one's working and professional life. So when you take maybe say 10 years or a period of time that you've worked, your movements from one career or one job to the other, that's within that space of time can be termed as your career. So what are career goals? Career goals, on the other hand, refer to the objectives or the aims that one seeks to attain in his or her career. So over a period of time that you move from one job to the other, you must have moved because you had an aim in mind or an objective, something you wanted to achieve. So within that space of time, the objectives that you have or the aims that you seek to attain is what we call your career goals. Goals that are particular to your career growth and your career advancement. So if you want to become a generational thinker, you need to set some good career goals. Generational thinkers set goals for their career, for their profession, and for their vocation. Goals that help them to set good examples and leave lasting legacies for themselves, for their children, and for their children's children, and for the generations that will come after them. So if you are not planning for anything, then trust me, you will fall for anything. But if you plan for something, then you will live for something. And then after you have lived your life fully, you can now encourage the next generation to also live theirs fully. So what are some of the strategic goals we can set in this year in order to make good progress as generational thinkers and advance in our careers? Now, I've categorized it into two: short-term career goals and long-term career goals. So let's examine the first one, that is the short-term career goals, then we'll look at the long-term career goals. So some of the short-term career goals you can set are: number one, to gain a new skill. So within a short period of time, maybe in your career or your profession, you want to gain a new skill so that you'll be able to advance in your career. Number two, maybe you want to use your skill effectively and efficiently so that you can achieve better results. So every year you want to achieve better results, more excellent results. The only way you can do that is when you use your skills more effectively and more efficiently. But if you do the same thing the same way as you've done it over the period, then you will not be able to achieve better results. And then the third one, in a short term, you may want to intern with a large company, a big organization, so that you can gain some good experience so that you can apply it in your career or your field or your industry. What about the long term? In the long term, you can set career goals like making a career switch. Maybe you can move from one profession to another, a totally different profession, maybe from teaching to media, maybe from becoming a teacher to becoming a media personality or a journalist or something like that. That is a different switch, a switch from one career to a different career. Or you can also set a goal to become an expert in your field, and that takes a very long time because you have to do the thing over and over again, learn new things, experience new things, and then over time you will become an expert in that field. And then the final one is to win a prestigious award in your industry or your field. So after you've put in the work, then you can be recognized as being the expert in that job and you'll be awarded accordingly. So in the long term and in the short term, we can set strategic career goals that can help us to advance and to progress in our careers, so that after we have lived life to the fullest, we can also encourage the next generation to also do same. And then collectively, our world will become a better place for all. God bless you.